We'll get started. We are going to start in Sukhasana. Find an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins. Feel free to prop yourself up on a pillow or a blanket or a block if that's comfortable. Rest your hands on your thighs. Maybe take a couple shoulder rolls. Move the head and neck around, whatever you need to get some tension out of your body so that you can sit up nice and tall with ease. Close the eyes if they're not already closed. And just begin to observe your breath without really changing anything. Just watch your breath as it starts to find its natural rhythm. And follow the cycle of your breath as it enters in and as it leaves. And continue to keep your awareness on your breath, but just soften your attention. We've all had that moment when we're walking along and all of a sudden we feel a nuisance in our shoe, a little rock or a pebble, small but unignorable. With every step, we feel its poke, its rub, tapping for our attention. Sometimes our bodies and minds carry their own little pebbles, emotional irritations, physical tension and tightness, worries and fears, or thoughts we can't seem to let go of. These may seem insignificant, more of a burden to address than push down and ignore, but over time they wear us down. How many miles must we walk in discomfort, bear the annoyance, and push through? We discipline ourselves to compartmentalize pain and continue on with our journey with part of our system on lockdown. When, if we just stopped and took the pebble out of our shoe, we can move forward, renewed, and with all systems go. I invite you to get curious and use your practice today to investigate what has been quietly nagging at your attention. Where are the pebbles rubbing you? Is there heaviness in your heart, tightness in your hips, a recurring thought or concern in your mind? Notice where the pebbles are. And through mindful movement and intentional breathing and focus, perhaps your practice can lend you a chance to slip the shoe off and shake out that pebble. Bring your hands to your heart, honoring your heart space, bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to open, lift your chin. Interlace your fingers, stretch your arms overhead. Take your time getting there. Feel free to take any moves you need, again, to find more ease in this shape. Relaxing between the ears and the shoulders a bit. Getting longer between the hips and the armpits through those side waists. And eventually land with a heavy pelvis, long arms, palms press up, shoulders soften down. And we'll take a round of Kapalabhati breathing. We'll take a big breath in and empty, and then sharp exhales out the nose. Take a full breath in, filling up. Big exhale all the way to empty. Inhale halfway, sharp exhales. X, 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 X. Every time you exhale, draw your belly button in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale to empty. Take a big breath in. And on an exhale, release your arms. Continue to lengthen through your spine. Bring left hand to right leg, right fingers behind you. Inhale, grow taller. On an exhale, twist. Turn your gaze over that right shoulder. Can you use your left hand and press that right knee forward a little so the hips stay square and the torso twists? Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist one. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. Twist a little deeper on that exhale. Come back through center, tall spine. And we'll switch right hand to left leg, left fingers behind you. Start to rotate your gaze over that left shoulder. And then on this side, can you use that right hand? Press that left knee forward slightly. Keep the pelvis square front as the torso twists left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. Full breath out. Come back through center and then make your way to all fours. Any way you'd like. You can roll over the shins. You can swing the legs around. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. Tuck and spread the toes. Spread the fingers wide. Inhale, cow. Tilt your sit bones to the ceiling. Drop your belly. Lift your heart and gaze. Exhale, cat. Tuck the tailbone. Today I want you to rise onto your fingertips. Push into your fingertips and really dome your upper back to the ceiling. Again, flatten the palms. Inhale, cow. Sit bones lift. Heart and gaze lift. Exhale, cat on those fingertips, giving yourself a little more space, a little more room to dome that upper back. Two more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat on those fingertips. Spread between the shoulder blades. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. This time into cow. Big breath in. Toes are tucked. Sit bones lifted. Exhale, unfold yourself into downward dog. And check in. First down dog. See where those pebbles might be popping up. And see if you can add some mindful movement here and start to release a little bit. Use your breath as well. Send your breath to those places that are talking to you. And then settling into stillness for a breath or two. Long through the side waist, long through the backs of the legs. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Pause here. Push the floor away with the hands. Can you dome your upper back to the ceiling here, spreading between the shoulder blades? Draw the belly in and up. Tuck the tailbone towards the heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward dog. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Feel that strength. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. This time, gaze forward. Slow count of 5 to lower to floor. Bend the elbows for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Untuck your toes, walk them towards the back of your mat. Try and get longer through the lower back and legs. Roll the shoulders back. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Try and squeeze the heels of your hands together. Let that travel up through the upper arms and shoulder blades. Squeeze them together. Get wider through the chest. Feet stay on the floor. Inhale, lift, Shalabhasana. Try and lift your thumbs and wrist away from your tush. Drive your knuckles to the wall behind you. As you lift your chest, keep the feet grounded. Try and lift your belly button off the floor. Take another full breath in. Exhale, slowly lower head to the floor. Hands back to the floor under the shoulders. Tuck your toes, straighten your legs so much that your knees lift off the floor. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And then back to downward dog. Take a couple pedals in this downward dog. Use those pedals and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Forward fold, top of mat, feet are hip width apart. Spread the toes, soften the knees, get heavy in the torso, maybe even shake out the head and shoulders, find some weight there. And then bend your left knee, left fingers on the floor or a block. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, forward fold twist. Press down into your right heel, get longer through the back of that right leg. Lengthen from sit bone to top of head, and on top of that spinal length, keep twisting towards the sky. This might be where you stay, or maybe right arm half wraps behind you. Working to grab that inner left thigh with right fingers, roll that right shoulder open. Take another breath in, and on an exhale, release. Right fingers find the floor or a block, bend that right knee. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky, forward fold twist. Same thing on this side, anchor through that left heel, get longer through the back of your left leg. Get longer from that left sit bone to the top of your head, and then maintain that long spine as you twist. This might be where you stay. Maybe that left arm half wraps, left fingers grab inner right thigh, roll that left shoulder back. Take another full breath in, and on an exhale, release. Soften the knees, stay heavy in the head, and roll up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat, big toes touch, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. Can you take a moment to come back to that intention, to investigate what pebbles might be calling your attention? And instead of just bearing with those pebbles and pushing through and trying to ignore, give them a little attention. But use that attention to take off your shoe and shake them out. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. Big exhale to fold forward and drop the head. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back into a lunge and lower that knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, Asana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Shoulders are soft. Hips are pressing forward. Heart is lifting. Take another breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze the hands together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale into that chest expansion. As you exhale, bring your right hand outside your right hip, maybe to a block or the floor. Left arm sweeps around for a side bend right. Press your hips forward. Open your chest to the ceiling. Take another full breath in. Exhale, both hands inside right foot. Skandasana, top of mat. Keep that right knee bent. Spin onto your left heel. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat, pivoting through those hips, lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back, easy shoulders. Lift through the heart, take another breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart goes even higher as those elbows draw down. Inhale here. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Squeeze the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the heart even more. Inhale into that chest expansion. Exhale, left hand to the floor or a block outside left hip. Right arm sweeps around into a side bend left. Press your hips forward. Open your chest at the ceiling. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands inside left foot. Skandasana, back of mat. Left knee stays bent. Spin onto that right heel. Full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Inhale here. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. And let's find our flow. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Check in, slow down, gather information. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, fold right back over your legs. Inhale to lengthen, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower that knee to the floor. Inhale, arms sweep up and back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus the arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale deeper into that chest expansion. Exhale, left hand outside left hip, right arm sweeps to the left for a side bend left. Open your chest, hips press forward. Big inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Spin onto that right heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, find that chest expansion. Exhale, right hand outside right hip. Left arm circles around to the right side, bend right. Hips press forward, heart opens. Full breath in. Exhale, both hands inside right foot, Skandasana, back of mat. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. And we'll find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. We'll flow through that one more time, right and left on the breath. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, forward, up and back. Exhaling, cactus the arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, right hand outside right hip, left arm circles around to the right. Open the heart, full inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Exhaling, cactus the arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, left hand outside left hip, right arm circles over to the left. Open the heart, keep the hips pressing forward. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Both hands inside that left foot. Spin to right heel. Inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. And we'll find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. One more round. Left side, inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Last time. Exhale, fold over your legs. hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step your right foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Arms sweep forward, up and back. Exhale and cactus the arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, left hand outside, left hip. Right arm circles over to the left. Open your heart. Full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Hands to the floor, right toes to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mats. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Full breath in. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, right hand outside, right hip, left arm circles to the right side, bend right. Open your heart, hips press forward, full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Hands to the floor, left toes spin to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana, top of mat. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. And we'll flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel to your feet, hip width apart. Soften the knees, reach down, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. Inhale, pull your chest forward, get longer through the spine, get wider across the chest. And on an exhale, pull your elbows out to the side. Pull your fingers into your toes and fold your torso over your legs. You might shake your head, yes and no. Maybe roll those shoulders around a little bit, eventually slide them up the back away from the ears. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands, soften your knees, roll up to stand. Once you arrive, roll the shoulders back, bring the feet together again, big toes touch, hands to heart. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Pause here. Press down and out through the heels as you squeeze your knees together. Scoop the tailbone forward, draw the belly in, and then energetically imagine you could drag your heels towards the back of your mat as you move your hips down and back even more. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, open twist right, right arm back, left arm forward. Keep your knees facing straight forward, so draw that left hip back a little bit as you rotate to the right. Inhale, Utkatasana, back through center. Exhale, open twist left, left arm back, right arm forward. On this side, draw that right hip back slightly as you rotate left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. One more round. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, find a long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip and bend that knee. Push into your right hand. Try and drop your right shoulder down a little. Square the torso, but then keep lifting that right knee and poke that right foot to the left side of your space. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across the body. Squeeze knee to arm and pause. Take that right knee over to your right elbow. Back to the left. 2 more, over to the right. Back to the left. 1 more, right and left. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, get taller through the top of the head. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, front lunge, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, slice open, warrior 2. Take a breath in, we're rewinding. Exhale, front lunge, left arm forward, ball of back foot. Exhale, open, twist right. Full breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, front lunge, right arm forward. Exhale, slice open, warrior 2. This time, stay here. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Left arm wraps behind you. Can you straighten that right elbow by reaching so long through that right side body? And then keep that length, keep that stretch. Start to straighten your right leg, half bound Trikonasana. Take a full breath in. Try and keep this half bind. Exhale, half bound extended triangle. Can you reach your right arm to the front of your space? If that's too much, you can bring your right hand to your right shin. Wherever you are, turn your torso to the ceiling. Press down and out through your feet. Use those legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise back up in a half bound reverse triangle. As you exhale, turn your right toes in. Release your arms to grab your left leg, maybe ankle, maybe foot. Pull your torso in towards that left thigh. Take a breath in. Keep that torso into your left leg. As you exhale, just bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten that right leg. 2 more. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. We're going to walk our hands all the way to the right, top of mat, low lunge, facing front. Bend your front knee. Lower your back knee and scoot that back knee back maybe 2 inches. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, half splits. Hips pull back, right leg straightens, right toes flex back towards your face. On the breath, front knee bends. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, half splits. 1 more like that. Front knee bends. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, half splits. Keep that right heel anchoring. Pull that right hip back a little more. Left hand stays on the floor. Adding a twist. Right arm reaches forward. As that right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, start to open your chest to the right. Again, right heel is anchoring. Right hip is pulling back. Torso is long as you twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Can you reach that right arm straight up to the sky? Open the chest. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Listen closely. Keep that right arm up. As you exhale, rebend your right knee. Start to bend your back knee. Maybe right hand catches back foot for a quad stretch. Roll the chest open. If that's too much, you can release that back foot and bring your right hand to your right thigh for a twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath into the nose. Open mouth, HA. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip and bend that knee. Push more into that left hand. Try and drop your left shoulder down. Square the torso. And then poke that left knee higher. Imagine you could stamp that left foot on the right side of your room. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, pause there. Push into the hands, pull the belly in. Take that left knee to left elbow, back to the right. 2 more. Left knee, left elbow, back to the right. Left knee, left elbow, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale and step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Get taller through your spine as you breathe in. Squeeze the inner thighs together and twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, front lunge. Exhale, slice open, warrior 2. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, front lunge. Inhale, open twist left. Use that exhale and twist a little deeper. Inhale, front lunge. Exhale, warrior 2, stay there. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Right arm reaches behind. Get longer through that left elbow, that whole left side body. Keep that stretch and straighten your left leg. Half bound, reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale, half bound, extended triangle. If you're able to keep that left arm long, go for it. If that's too much, left hand to left shin. Roll your top shoulder open, press into your feet, strong legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you get longer through that left side waist? Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, back into half bound reverse triangle. On an exhale, turn your left toes in. Release your arms to your right leg. Fold your torso over your right leg. Catch that right leg, maybe foot or ankle or calf, and pull yourself in. Inhale there. On an exhale, keep your torso where it is. Just bend your left knee. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale and bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale, straighten. Release your hands and crawl to the top of your mat. Low lunge, facing front. Lower your back knee. Scoot that back knee back a couple inches. On an inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, half splits. Hips pull back, left leg straightens, left toes flex back. Front knee bends. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, half splits. One more bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten, pull the hips back and stretch. Anchor through that left heel. Pull your left hip back. Right hand stays on the floor, adding a twist. Left arm reaches forward. As that left arm reaches up towards the ceiling, open your chest to the left. Keep that left heel anchoring, that left hip pulling back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Left arm stays lifted. Start to bend your front knee. Maybe you bend that back knee and catch your back foot with that left hand. Again, if that's too much, just release that back leg, left hand to left thigh, and twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Low lunge, frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, HA. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Little reset moment, shoulders back, hands to heart. Take a breath. Shifting to your right foot, inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. I want you to bend that right knee deeply and then work towards Garudasana Eagle. So right knee is bent, left leg double wraps over, left arm double wraps under. Squeeze your inner thighs together as you sit low. Squeeze your arms together as you lift the elbows. Maybe you stay upright, or maybe today you bring your elbows in front of the knees, point those fingers towards the floor and fly. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Sit a little lower as you exhale. We're keeping these arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. And as you exhale, step that left foot back. And we'll prepare here. Legs are straight. Heels are grounded. Hips are square. I want you to anchor through your back heel. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your heart. Exhale, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Left hand to the outside of right foot. If that's too much, it can come on the inside. Get longer through your torso, and then pull that right hip back as you rotate your belly button, your heart, and your gaze towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Try and keep that right arm off of your right torso. So notice if you're just opening that right arm beyond your twisting capabilities, and see if you can really make that opening of the arm come from your torso. One more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Crawl to the left, wide-legged straddle. Turn your toes in, heels out, catch hold of big toes in yogic toe lock. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, fold. Press down and out through the heels. Lift the shoulders up the back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release your hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. On an exhale, crawl to the top of your mat. Low lunge facing front. I want you to draw your belly in and up off your front thigh. Shifting into airplane. Arms sweep alongside your body. Glide onto that right leg. Hips stay square to the floor as that left leg floats up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Push more into that bottom foot. Draw the belly and front ribs in. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Soften both knees. Shoot that left leg through and have a seat. Half-seated spinal twist. Let's take that right foot outside our left leg and fold that left leg in. Try and even your sit bones out into the floor. Right fingers come behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, twist to the right. Get taller through your spine as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Keep the shoulders soft away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. Gently release around to the left. Take a counter twist. Come back through center and we'll move into double pigeon. Take this left leg, slide it forward slightly so that left shin is parallel with the top of your mat, and then stack that right shin on top. If there's another hip stretch that feels better in your body, feel free to take that. Flexing the feet, sit up tall, big inhale. Slowly with those exhales, maybe you start to walk those fingers forward. We're here for a while. Great place to close the eyes and come back to your breath. Start to make your way back up to sit. We're going to swing that right leg around, pigeon on the left. Try and organize your hips square to the floor, so roll that right hip down. Walk your right knee and right toes as far back as you can. Inhale some length through the spine, and then exhale and fold. Another great place to close the eyes. Breathing deeply. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Option to stay here or look under that right shoulder and watch yourself land that left foot to the floor, flipping your dog. Hips press to the sky, left arm reaches to the front of your space. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Soften the knees, roll up slowly. And we'll reset, shoulders back, hands to heart. Find your breath. Shift your weight to your left leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Then I want you to bend that left knee to start, and then work towards your Garudasana. Right leg wraps over, right arm wraps under. Sit low in the hips, pick the elbows up. Maybe this is you. Maybe you start to fly or eagle. Elbows in front of knees, fingers pointing towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in and out. Keep these arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. As you exhale, step that right foot back and just organize your legs. Feet or legs are straight, heels are grounded. I want you to lift your heart and elbows, take a breath in. Exhale, Parvarita Trikonasana. Right hand lands outside of left foot or inside for a little more moderate twist. Pull that left hip back, top of head forward, and then twist. Inhale. Exhale, and keep anchoring through that back heel. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Crawl to the right, wide-legged straddle. Toes in, heels out. Yogi's choice the second time around. You can catch those big toes again. You can grab your heels, chest expansion, twist, tripod, headstand, whatever you need. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. If you're in tripod, take your time. And out. Release the arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Pull your belly in. Shifting into airplane, find those airplane arms alongside your body and glide onto that left leg. Hips stay square to the floor. You can keep a soft bend in that front knee. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, bend the knees, shoot that right leg through, have a seat. Left foot crosses over right leg, half seated spinal twist, fold that right leg in. Bring your left fingers behind you, inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale and twist. Getting taller as you breathe in. Twisting deeper as you breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. Gently release to the right. Take a little counter twist. We'll come back through center for that double pigeon. I want you to take that right shin first and slide it forward so it's parallel with the top of your mat, and then stack that left shin on top. Feet are flexed. Big breath in to lengthen. Maybe on those exhales, little by little, bit by bit, you start to walk forward. Come back to your breath. Start to make your way back up to set. Keep that right leg in front, swing that left leg around. Pigeon on the right. Make sure you roll that left hip down, square the hips, and then walk that left knee and left toes as far back as you can. Find a little length through the spine as you breathe in. And exhale, fold. Start to walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Option again to stay here or look under that left shoulder and follow that right foot as it finds the floor. Flip dog, hips to the sky, right arm to the front of your space. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last down dog of class. Take whatever you need. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, jump your feet through your hands, have a seat, and then come all the way onto your back. Feet are hip width apart, heels are in close to your tush. We'll come into bridge pose, Setu Bandha, and then I'll offer the option from there to move into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Otherwise, you can stay in bridge. Arms alongside your body. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, press into the heels, and lift the hips. Interlace your hands underneath you, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Get as high up on your shoulders as you can. Press down into your arms to puff your chest. Press down into your feet to lift your hips. Maybe this is you. If you want to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana, keep the hips lifted. Release the hands, bring the hands next to the ears. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up, full wheel. Wherever you are, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. On an exhale, slowly lower down. Heel toe your feet mat width apart, wide with the feet. Just make sure your arms are out of the way of your legs and just let your legs windshield wiper side to side. And can you get your head involved when the knees fall right? Look left. When the knees fall left, look right. A little back and forth through the entire spine. And gently draw your knees to your chest. We'll take an easy twist to the left. Both knees fall left. Right arm can cactus or extend. Gaze to the right. Maybe you close your eyes. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees to the right, look to the left. Inhale back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze forehead to knees. Everything curls in tight for 5, 4, 3, 2. Final rest, Shavasana. You could bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana. You could extend the legs long for full Shavasana, whatever feels good. Once you've found your shape, drop in. Let go. Start to deepen your breath. Add any small movements that help you come back to the edges of your body. Some wiggles, some sways, some circles, some stretches. As you're ready, draw your knees to your chest and roll to your right. And take your time from there. You can make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up tall, close the eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Some of us think that holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it's the letting go. Herman Hesse. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.